again. Was there any sense at all that the momentum was changing, or were y'all just kind of as surprised as we were by that sudden flurry at the end of the game?
We knew some possessions would be theirs and some would be ours. We just had to be prepared of how to come back once that happened.
Right.
Well, I was trying to update again, they were trying to tell us, I believe that Brighton Van Dyke is number 33, and then Hungate is number 10 in the ball game. So
I love an updated roster, don't you?
Yeah, so again, apologize, folks. We were just going with what we had. So anyway, again, we've got Kaylee Dunn up here as they are introducing the homecoming candidates here with about 7 minutes left of halftime. So, which I didn't hear exactly what you said, but you all getting ready now for Ridgeview coming up with a chance again for the district title. What's your thoughts about taking on the Lady Wolfpack once again?
We just need to go up there prepared like we were today when we played at Abingdon, mentally prepared and focused on what the big goal is.
It seemed like when you all played Ridgeview last time, things were just a little out of sync. Has Coach already started changing the game plan up, or are you all going to stay with, as far as you know, with what's been working, or kind of what's the game plan or the mindset going into that game?
Well, we haven't really talked much about this game yet. We've only talked about Abingdon, so our next practice is most likely going to be focused on how we need to play them and what happens. If something must go wrong, how do we come back and respond to that?
I like that strategy because that looking to other games kind of makes it easy to overlook the one coming up. Yeah. And Abingdon was definitely one y'all did not need to overlook.
No, indeed. So, again, like I said, it improves you all to 10-8 on the season, 6-3 in conference play. So we'll let you get back and let you enjoy a little bit of halftime here. Thank you for spending just a couple minutes with us. Again, big hero, big shot, freshman time.
Thank you.
All right. So
have you come down off the high yet?
I still don't think I have yet.
Well, that is Miss Kaylee Dunn again. So we'll take a break, come right back. Again, we'll have stats, and we'll talk about the homecoming queen coming up. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Good job.
When it comes to health, it's personal. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine? Premier Pharmacy on Jack White Drive in Kingsport, where our solutions aren't cookie cutter. Each treatment is as unique as you are. With 25 years of creating personalized medicine, Premier Pharmacy puts you first. At Premier Pharmacy, you're a name, not a refill. Premier Pharmacy, Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Whether you need to grab a quick bite before the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see your friends at the Campus Drive-In, just down the road from Gate City High School. They have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Campus Drive-In has supported Blue Devil Sports for over 60 years, and once again, they are the proud sponsors of our halftime show here on Gate City Sports Radio. Please follow them on Facebook and place your call-in orders by dialing 276-386-3702. That's 276-386-3702.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so we are back here live from homecoming. About 4 minutes left of halftime as they are going through and announcing the courts for the homecoming court. And we'll have the winner here in just a moment. Again, now they are introducing, I believe they've just finished, and they've got last year's winner, which is Mara Mullins, who was named homecoming queen last year. So again, apologize, folks. Again, we just only get the rosters. If they don't give us a number, we just we have a little liberty with it. But anyway, so that is going to be number.
With it,
so Chase Hungate is number 10, and then of course Brighton Van Dyke is number 33. So, and again, if there's any other corrections, please let us know, because again, we're at the mercy of what we're told. So as they get ready, so the homecoming queen is Kendall Quillen. Chris, your spider monkey is a queen. Is she so she's a Spider Queen? Is that what you're going to have to call her now?
Queen Spider? I don't know. She's just a spider monkey. I was thinking also, I believe David George has finally earned a nickname from me. The Hulk.
He played like it there. He's played like he's really come on.
He came down at the rebound a few minutes ago and swung his elbows around, and that's just the first thing that popped into my mind was, don't make him angry because you won't like him when he's angry.
He has come on, and again, Gate City's going to need him as they move forward. So Kendall Quillen is the 2020 homecoming queen, being escorted tonight by Bradley Dean. And again, congratulations to her. So, Chris, we've got a little bit of time left here for halftime. Take us through Statland, if you would, please.
Okay, so far I've got Bradley Dean with 6 points, Luke Reed with 4, Eli Starnes with 3, John Compton with 2, Andrew Hensley leading the way with 12, Dondre Mack with 2, George with 2, Sally with 2, Vincent with 1, and Ghost with 1. So a lot of scoring tonight for Gate City. On the other side, I've got Jake Thacker with 5, Jake O'Quinn with 3, River Carter with 9, Leighton Henry with 2. So let's see. You said number 10 was Hungate, right? So he's got 3, and Brighton Van Dyke's got 6. Defensively, I've got Dean with a rebound and 2 steals, Reed with 3 rebounds, Hensley with 2 rebounds and a steal, Mack with a rebound, George with 5 rebounds, Sally with 3 rebounds, Vincent with 2, Ghost with 2. So that gives Gate City a total of 19 total rebounds compared to 10 for Abingdon. On the defensive side, I said before, I've Dean with a couple steals, Hensley with a steal, so that's 3 total for Gate City compared to 2 for Abingdon. And now it looks like we've been updated again. Number 33 apparently now is Evan Ramsey.
So
he's got 6 points. Somebody wearing the number 33 jersey, Larry Bird or someone, has 6 points for Abingdon.
Yeah, just talking with some of the gentlemen here next to us, again, that he is a freshman that just moved up.
Okay.
So that's why we didn't have him more.
They probably hadn't had time to update it online.
So again, that's why we didn't get this. The roster was sent to us. We didn't have it.
But the freshman's coming in and put 6 points up on the board, so he's making an immediate contribution.
And he moves well without the basketball, that's for sure. So, all right, so Abingdon's back out, and they are warming up. Gate City is yet to come back out. Of course, some of their guys was participating in halftime. So,
there's the buzzer, and they're still not out. Should we be looking at a delay of game?
Could be.
We're going to move them back 10 yards. Put them 10 yards closer.
36-23 is the score as we are here coming out of halftime. Again, they did not extend the halftime. Again, it was still a 10-minute halftime, so they were able to get, and again, name Kendall Quillen as the homecoming queen. But again, Gate City is yet to come out. So, Chris, getting back in the second half here for Abingdon. You know, they started to hit a few threes there in the second quarter. They're going to need a few of those again to be able to get Sally, get George, and to get Reed away from the rim, I think, a little bit in terms of defending the whole court.
Well, this season, though, Gate City has come out of the locker room on fire basically every game. That's when they've kind of had their explosions and have pulled away. So Abingdon better watch out for that, but at the same time, Gate City does want to keep Abingdon from clawing their way back into this, because Abingdon hits a couple threes, they're right back in, right down, I can't even speak now, they're right back to being under double digits. And we still have no sign of Gate City, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that.
Again, I don't know if they thought it wasn't extended. I thought they go to a 15-minute when it's half, or for a basketball halftime, but for a homecoming or something like that. But
well, the officials are back out. Abingdon's out. 5 integral parts missing, though, for us to start back up. So if you're Abingdon's coach, Joe, what do you say at halftime?
Well, I'd say, just go straight at. I think they just need to go straight at Gate City. That inside, get their shots again. You talk about the freshman, Evan Ramsey has had some success with again putting some shots back up. Hungate, he was able to hit a three if they were able to get some things going. A little bit inside-outside game. Break down that Gate City defense, kick out, and hit the threes. As
I would go right at Dean. Try to get him rattled, see what you're able to do after that. Of course, I say that. Dean's only got 6 points tonight. Hensley's doubled him up. He's sitting there with 12. So it's kind of back to that pick your poison of last season with Irvin and Dean. Mm-hmm. If you try to contain one, the other one's going to erupt on you. So I'm not sure which one you want to do.
And you don't have much with Compton either. So, so again, don't know where they're at. So let's take a quick break, come back. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so Gate City's come back out on the court. Bradley Dean will inbound the basketball for Gate City, and they get it to Bradley Dean right back as we get it to Reed, and it's got him trapped over in the corner. And the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds, and I believe it's going to be off of Abingdon to stay with Gate City.
I wonder what Abington's mindset was coming into this. I bet they're not a homecoming game for many teams.
No.
That would almost be fuel for a little bit of fire against Gate City, but so far they've not been able to handle that. As Reed has the ball now at the top of the key, feeds underneath Sally. He loses his dribble out of bounds, though. It's going to go back to Abingdon.
Abingdon with the basketball, bringing it up will be Jake Thacker. Thacker with the basketball, kicks it over to O'Quinn. O'Quinn with the basketball, gets it around once again. Abingdon looking to try to cut into this lead. It's 13 here as we've started the second half. Working ball around again. They get it to Hungate. Hungate goes in. Shots up. Shots good. And it is 36-25. 7:15 left here as River Carter jumps up. Almost stole it away from Dean, and they're going to draw the foul. And I believe they're going to get that one on number 5. That is going to be Jake O'Quinn.
It's going to be 2 on him. I was afraid they were going to get Sally there on a walk. He kind of fell on the ball, then slid a little bit, but no, sir. As he goes up for the layup, and it's rejected. Jake Thacker comes up with it, tries to pass it back in, though, and steps on the line, so Gate City's going to retain possession.
Evan Ramsey with the block. Again, the freshman playing extremely well here against Gate City tonight. 7:01 left here. It's 36-25 as Compton dribbles, and it's on the line, so we'll go over to Abingdon.
Abingdon's coming out with a lot of intensity this half. Maybe standing around for 5 minutes waiting on Gate City did them some good.
Working the ball around again. They've got it to O'Quinn. O'Quinn with the basketball. He gets it to Thacker. Thacker back over. He's got it to Ramsey. Ramsey's got the basketball now as he looks to try to work it around. He's going to take a shot. His shot's up, no good, as O'Quinn skied in, didn't get the shot as well, but they did maintain possession of the basketball. They're going to work it around to River Carter. Carter's shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Eli Starnes of Gate City. Here come the Blue Devils now as they work it over. They've got it to Reed. A little bit too hard of a pass. He couldn't handle it, and Ramsey's got it for Abingdon. Kicks it up to River Carter. Carter coming down quickly. It's going to be up, and shot's no good. Rebounded by Sally. Sally now to Dean. Dean's got it. He's going to try to go coast to coast. His shot's up. His shot's good. And it is 38-25. And they're going to call for time. And it's going to be a full one. We'll take it with them. 6:07 left. 38-25. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
If you or a loved one is being discharged from the hospital and in need of rehabilitation, then look no further than Nova Health and Rehab, a 4-star facility in Weber City, Virginia. They offer a wide variety of services, including skilled nursing, physical, occupational, speech therapies, and outpatient services as well. Tell your doctor or case manager